Okay, so this time I'm actually impressed with the Nothing. They have released the stable version of NothingOS for almost all the Nothing smartphones available, including the CMF one. Yesterday we did a video of NothingOS 3.0 for Nothing Phone 1. That time the update wasn't rolled out for CMF Phone 1. But in the night when we were done completing the video, we got to know from the users that even CMF Phone 1 have got the stable version of NothingOS 3.0. So in this video we'll talk about every change what CMF Phone 1 gets with NothingOS 3.0, and if you guys have already watched our other videos of NothingOS 3.0, you can ignore this video because this is dedicated for CMF users. Now without wasting any more time, let's get started. So here I have my CMF Phone 1, and if I go to about section, here you can see it says NothingOS 3.0. Under Android version is 15. This build comes with 1st December 2024 security patch. And if you see the version, which is 22.49. I was a part of beta program, so I received the OTA update. And if you guys are running 2.6, let me know if you guys received an OTA update of stable build or not. So these are the change logs, and you can see update size was 156 MB for my CMF Phone 1. For the users who are running stable builds, the update size will be somewhere around 1.4 GB. And guys, I'm not sure about the gallery application because on my Nothing Phone 1, after installing NothingOS 3.0, I found this application installed. But on my CMF Phone 1, I had already installed. And if you don't find Nothing Gallery application getting installed after this latest update, just head to Play Store and search for Nothing Gallery. You'll have the early access of this application, which you can download and install it from Play Store. And guys, currently you cannot set this application as default application for photos. You need to have the Google Photos application. Currently you can see I have disabled the Google Photos application. If I open the camera application now, clicking a picture, and if I tap on preview, you can see the photo doesn't open up. Let's hope Nothing gives the ability to set this application as default one with the upcoming updates. So this is the layout of the gallery application. Towards the bottom side, you have the main section of photos, then album, and then the search feature. Things like albums and photos have this pinch and pinch out gesture support, which lets you change the layout of albums or the photos section. And here if you have any favorite photo, the photo size will be bigger compared to other photos, which you can see here. If I remove this photo from the favorite ones, the size goes back to the normal one. And this gallery application doesn't even have the editing option. You can see if I tap on edit, it says no editor found on your phone. And I'm getting this pop-up because I've disabled the Google Photos. Currently it uses the editor of Google Photos here. But one AI feature what they have added, and that's image cutout. So soon you long press for the first time, it says downloading resource for image cutout. And after that you just have to long press on the subject in that particular photo. You can see now using AI we have removed the subject. Later on you have options like share, save, and you also have this gesture support. Once the photo is cut out, you can use your different finger and navigate to other application to share this photo. So currently it's a very basic application. Nothing have promised few more AI features with the upcoming updates. Let's see when we'll get those implementations. Now talking about few things which you'll soon notice after updating to NothingOS 3.0. And the first thing is related to end dot animation. Now end dot animation you guys will also see while booting up your device. This one also looks quite basic, but I personally like the change what they have done in the boot animation. After that, end dot animation have also been added in things like fingerprint animation, which you can see here on the screen. Similar way, even the charging animation have got the support of end dot animation. And with the first boot up, you'll see this welcome card, which says what's new in NothingOS 3.0, and other information like personalizing your lock screen, rearranging the quick setting tiles, sharing the widgets with your friends, and few more information related to Android 15 features. Now let's quickly cover each and every change what we get to see with NothingOS 3.0. And the first thing is ability to share widgets. So now you have the ability to share widgets, but it's currently only for the square shape photos widget. If you have any other widget, for example, if I take this widget, if I long press, we don't get the share option. But the same thing if I do here on the photos widget, you can see we have an option to share. Here you need to agree to terms and conditions. Tap on start sharing, and now you need to log in with your Google account or your Nothing account. Once done, you'll be able to link widgets with your friends and share the same content between two devices. I'm not sure how many users will use this feature, but if you guys have ever used, do let me know in the comment section below. Then talking about the main customization options, what Nothing have done, and that's in the lock screen. So soon you long press on the lock screen, you'll see this option customize lock screen. Now you need to unlock your device, and here you can see we have new customization options, which includes new 6 clock styles. Few of them are towards the left hand side, and one we have the full screen clock style. I mostly use this one. Which one you use, let me know in the comment section below. And they haven't missed out on their OG clock style, which consists of end dot phones. After that, they have also added a new option to expand the widget area. So soon you tap on the widgets, you'll see this option which says expand widget area. And once you enable it, you can see a nice grid over here. So if you're using these smaller tiles, I mean the widgets, you can add in total 16 widgets. If you're using this one, you can add 8 widgets. And if you are using a larger widget, you can only use 4 widgets here. But remember, if you're using the expanded area for widgets, you won't have access to the clock styles what Nothing have added. So either you can use the expanded widget area or the clock styles. But still, you have the access of limited widgets along with the clock style if you disable expand widget area option. Then we have other options to customize, like where you can make changes in the shortcuts. Under wallpapers, wallpaper studio option is still available, which lets you generate wallpapers using AI. Later on you can apply it on your device, or if you want you can save it in the local storage. So these are the customization options present for the lock screen. The other change what you'll notice, and that's in the app drawer. So here we have a new app drawer. This is the default one. Tapping on these 3 dots, you can see we have a smart app drawer which is still in beta phase. And if this is enabled, it gives a vibe of iOS, where you have different folders for applications like utilities, entertainment, multimedia tools, etc. AI automatically analyze the applications and add them to those particular folders. But it's nice to see that they have given an option to choose between default and smart. I personally use the default one, and here in the default one, we have a new add-on which lets you pin the applications on the top side. So for example, if I use some of the applications which are towards the bottom side, I can just long press on them and tap on pin icon, and we'll have a different section for the applications which I have pinned. And there's no limit, you can pin as many applications you want to. They have also optimized the pop-up view. So now you have all the gesture support, like you can drag from 3 sides from the bottom, left, right and the center one to increase or decrease the size. You have the ability to move around the pop-up view, and you also have this gesture. When you drag down the pop-up view towards the navigation bar or bottom of the screen, the application will open in full screen mode. And under pop-up view, you can also find this option of expanded notification. By default, this will be disabled. You need to enable it, and let me show you how does it work. So whenever you get any message on your device, you just have to hold the notification and drag towards the bottom side. That application will open up in the floating windows, which can be less distractive if you're working on your device. After that, major change what you'll see, and that's in the quick setting panel. So here we have the completely redesigned quick setting panel, and you also have the ability to resize the quick setting tiles. But on CMF Phone 1, I did notice slight jitters while resizing, which wasn't the case on other Nothing phones. Depending on what look you want, you can make changes accordingly. But it would have been great if they have added the sliding gesture to resize the quick setting tiles. And if somehow you have messed up with the quick setting tiles, you can just tap on the reset button, and with this you can easily reset the layout and get back the default one. Also towards the bottom side, we have the brightness slider, and this also has the option to enable or disable auto brightness. The icon towards the left hand side, you can see that. For the widgets also, now we have a different section, or you can say they are properly categorized. The first section is for Nothing widgets, and if you swipe towards the right hand side, we have the other Android widgets. You can also search for the widgets here. Even we have the redesign settings page, where you can see proper categorizations of settings, like for example network and internet connection under one category, lock screen customization under one category, and other things under different categories. On the right top corner, you also have the option to set in profile picture. And NothingOS 3.0 also brings some stock Android 15 features. And one of them is layer to screen recording, which lets you record the screen of single application instead of entire application. So we do have a drop down from where you can choose single app or entire screen. If you select the single app and then start on recording, now you'll have a pop-up using which you can select the application which you want to record. And soon you open that application, the recording automatically starts, and once you exit, the recording is automatically stopped. Here on CMF Phone 1, timer doesn't stop, but on Nothing Phone 1, timer easily stops once we exit the application. But don't worry, the recording is not done once you exit the application. Then we have the app archive feature also being added. For example, here we have the Facebook application. If I long press on this and go to app info, here you can see a new option called archive. If I tap on it, the Facebook application will be uninstalled from my device, but the main data won't be affected. And this is how the icon will look once I have archived any application. But we have an option with a single tap, we can install this application, and you don't have to use your login details again. Your entire data will be as it is. So here you can see the installation is about to complete, and now if I open the application, you'll see it did not ask for login details. Basically, this feature lets you save some extra space on your device without losing your data. Later on, by default, now we have the support of predictive gesture. And the last stock Android 15 feature is, so whenever you increase the screen out time, you have to authenticate your device. It's not only about increasing the screen on time, it will also ask you to authenticate if you change the USB preferences whenever you connect your device to PC. So guys, these are all the new changes or add-ons what you'll see with NothingOS 3.0 for your CMF Phone 1. If you guys have any kind of questions, drop them in the comment section below. This is your friend Ashok signing out. See you guys in the next video.